Welcome back to the channel. It's your boys, Holding Down. We are back and better than ever for another video, and we got 2-ish a week, so we try to stay consistent here. So if you're interested in whatever this is, subscribe, like, comment, and do all those other things. But I want to talk about LinkedIn because it is such an awful place to be in 2026. Your boy's got the green bubble. Please do not research my name. I'm trying to get a job. But I do want to talk about LinkedIn because I think it might be, and I don't think, it actually is the fakest place on the internet. Now, I'll keep you posted on why I think that, because it is so annoying to me to operate LinkedIn in 2026 because there's a lot of disingenuous things going on that app, on that website, whatever you want to call it these days. When I grew up, right, back 5 years ago when I was looking for jobs, to me, LinkedIn, I always thought was a job listing opportunity where you go there, you put a profile, you put your resume out there, and you apply to things, and people look at your profile, and then hopefully you land a job. I thought that's what LinkedIn was. Now, obviously, they have course corrected, I guess, the branding of their company where it feels they're really leaning towards the whole networking thing, and I'm very bad at networking. I will admit that. I have a very introverted personality, despite me making YouTube videos and posting that up, because it really just feels like I'm talking to myself, and it's free therapy for me. So if you are into it, thank you, and I guess I should pay you for listening. But to me, I don't thrive in places like that. I'm very bad at social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I ain't posting. Now, I did have a little TikTok because it was this weird outlet where I could just be a little creative. Then TikTok got a little weird. The algorithm got a little wonky, and suddenly my English speaking algorithm, occasional baddie on there. It suddenly shifted to German talk. Now, I got no problem with the Germans. They have an interesting history in society. We will address that. But I know nothing about Germany other than the very tough history during World War II, World War I. We all get that, all right? But I have no connection to Germany in 2025, 2026. But suddenly my entire feed, German content creators and Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder up next. You. Dennis Schroeder on your heels.
I have no issues with the NBA star, Dennis Schroeder. Do not follow him, nor do I care about what he does on a daily basis. But it was constantly appearing on my feed, in which case I deleted TikTok. Now, we've caught you up on why I deleted TikTok. But to me, right, when it comes to LinkedIn, it was like a networking app, right? So when I look at it, it's just confusing to me because, once again, I don't thrive in that thing. So maybe that's on me and not necessarily the app. But when I scroll through LinkedIn and I'm looking for a job and I see job listings, it's exciting, right? Because, oh my God, full-time opportunity and I get paid? Exciting. So you apply to those things, right? But when you're looking at your feed because you have followers or you have people that you're connected with, and it's this weird dynamic of, do you follow me or are we connected? So what are we? Should we chat in the DMs about that? You tell me first, and then I'll respond accordingly. But when you look at your feed, it's one of the most bizarre things, right? Because when I mean it's a disingenuous, there's a lot of people that go on there and it's almost like, okay, so I also work at a Walmart, by the way. So at this Walmart, there's almost a Facebook Walmart app that they really tried to promote for a while and made everyone sign up for it. And you had to in order to like continue working there. So I signed up for it and it looks just like Facebook, and it's a bunch of team leads and general managers bragging about their teams, like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you guys. And I got that vibe instantly after I was just scrolling through LinkedIn, where it's a lot of these people that will be like, oh, I'm just so proud of the team and all the work they do, and I'm proud of everyone from the full-timers to the part-timers, and they're all incredible people, and I love this company. It's the greatest company on the planet. And then 3 months later, I just got laid off by that company because they did not value me. So it's this weird thing where it's like, I get it. You want to say you're doing things. You want to promote that you've done things and your team's doing great, but you are being so dishonest because these people do not care about you. These multi-billionaire companies, they don't care. You're all disposable. I am disposable. I have never felt more disposable until after interviewing for a job, right? And what I was told afterwards, no matter what you could have done, you weren't going to get this job. Why did you interview me? Why did we have this back and forth conversation? Why did you think or even dangle the chance of the opportunity of me getting that job? And then you tell me that. It's one thing for me to just kind of internally think, well, I'm just taking this interview on a whim, okay? Like anything could happen. Maybe I'll win them over with my personality and my sweet mustache. It is hilarious that I have this, by the way. But why would you say that? And those same people that say that to me, right, always are like, oh, the team's great. I love the team. I'm proud of the team. The team. If you really love the team, pay the team a little bit more. Have you asked the team how they feel? And it's always just like this, oh, stop it. And another frustrating thing to me about LinkedIn, because once again, internally, I think LinkedIn is for people looking for jobs. I don't need your life update. I don't need your weird motivational quote. I don't need your take on politics. Why are we giving political takes on LinkedIn? I'm trying to get paid, and now I'm getting your take on the government shutdown. I'm getting your take on what's going on in Iran. Why? I didn't ask for that. Who asked for that? I wouldn't even want that on Facebook, which is why I'm not there. So why are you putting it on LinkedIn? LinkedIn is like this weird thing where are we networking or are we content creators? Are we engagement farmers or are we trying to get people to advance in their professional career? And it's this weird dynamic because it's almost a jumbled slop, like a slop bowl from Chipotle. Watch the previous video. But it's just this weird thing that's going on there where I don't know how to navigate it anymore. And then when you do apply to jobs, right, you never hear back from these mysterious job listings. Now, have I applied to practically every job on the planet? Have I tried different resumes? Have I tried resumes tailoring to that? Have I tried cover letters? Have I tried using AI to match the right word count and the right key things for that algorithm, in which case to showcase my resume more? Yes, because your boy's desperate. Please! No! Okay. I can't do this 2-job thing anymore. It's really starting to annoy. It's starting to just scratch at me now. Should I be concerned about having one of those fancy full-time jobs? And which here's the interesting thing as well. It's just something that's really been attacking my brain because I'm really focused on paying off my student loans, and eventually we'll get there, right? But the idea of once getting that full-time position at a company, right? Getting that full-time job, and then still probably having to have a second job because we do live in 2026. So either way, but the idea of that not being fulfilling, and I want to make this clear for everybody, and I think it's something that I've been listening to on podcasts and reading articles about. You are not your job. You are more than your job. The job should not dictate your happiness. You shouldn't put everything and all your marbles into the career because, once again, you are disposable. I'm disposable. We've seen thousands of people get fired from AI, and then you see the headline, well, the AI actually messed up, and now we're getting sued, which I think is hilarious, and it's karma, damn it. So I guess that's a nice reminder for everybody that there's more to life than just getting that job opportunity, okay? So we have that preface there, but I do also want to say it feels like the job market is a hard thing to jump into these days because you fill out these applications and then you never hear back from these applications. Now, again, companies have thousands of people applying to jobs, applying to everything, and I understand how that can be hard, but the idea of getting a rejection email for a job based in New York City at 5, or not even 5, at like 2 in the morning is a little crazy. It's a little wild to me, and it takes the humanity out of things. Because once again, these are all human beings trying to get a job. It could be somebody with a family. It could be somebody in extreme amounts of debt. It could be somebody that just got out of prison and now they need a job. But they're getting rejection emails from everywhere, okay? So it feels hurtful because, once again, it's such a mass effort that you're going through because you would think with a place like LinkedIn, applying to jobs and other job market listings things, right? But you would think applying to jobs would be a lot easier. But it's this weird thing where you upload your resume, then you got to type in your resume, but then you also have to address like certain issues in your resume because maybe you use bullet points. So now you got to delete the bullet points from every single thing. So what is the point of me uploading a resume and then having to fill out said resume? Can we change that? And Workday, can we stop having to make a new Workday account for every job? It should be seamless. If it's going to be Workday to fill out these applications, I don't know, make one universal Workday account and we just make it easy. Then everything is easier for everybody, okay? Fix it, Workday, please. Another thing that's frustrating to me about LinkedIn, right, is celebrities being on there.
You need to
And it goes back to the idea of whether it's for content creators or people trying to get paid or people that are just trying to get a job. It's this weird, I don't know what LinkedIn is. I don't understand anything in 2026, but the idea of Fernando Mendoza, who is a quarterback for the University of Indiana, he's going to the NFL. He's going to be the number 1 overall pick in the NFL. That's probably 99.9%. Check the call sheet markets, everybody. Disgusted by those concept things. So betting is bad, but so he's gonna be making millions within days. He's already made millions off of NIL. So this is a guy that's going into the NFL. He's got his career, right? Why is he on LinkedIn? Why is he posting on LinkedIn? Now, I understand trying to create this illusion that you're just like us, that you're one of the boys, but get off of LinkedIn. I don't want to see a single celebrity on LinkedIn unless you want to talk to me, unless you want to network with me. But you're not here. You're probably not even running the LinkedIn account. And that goes for any celebrity because Mark Cuban's on there. Fernando Mendoza's on there. Anybody, for some reason, that is a celebrity that has like a singular business is probably on LinkedIn and probably posting. Now, are they the ones posting on the LinkedIn? Probably not. So why are you here? What is the purpose of this? And it's weird because some people are like, oh, isn't it so cool that they're on? No, it's not. Okay, unless they're going to be accessible, I don't want to hear it. And also, I don't need their weird motivational take or political take either. Get off of LinkedIn, put it on Instagram. Put it on Facebook. Put it anywhere else. Get it off of my LinkedIn feed because you are pissing me off. Now, Easy Apply. What has Easy Apply ever worked for anybody to get a job? Now, I've gotten internships at places that were smaller, so maybe that is the key to landing a job within LinkedIn is finding like a smaller company at the very beginnings of the company, and then they see that because it's an actual human being that you're talking to and not just like a AI chat box type of thing that's reading through every resume on the planet and then just skimming through which ones are deemed acceptable at this point in time. But I feel like the success rate has to be so far removed from possibilities at this point. So I don't know. Anything that seems to be having a bunch of reads on podcasts that I listen to as well, I instantly start to distrust. So BetterHelp.com, have not heard a single positive thing about it. And it's been a long time since I think anyone has said, you know what, LinkedIn's great.
Nice. Made me happy, made me smile. Nice.
I recommend LinkedIn. It's awesome. Now, maybe this is just for me. This is my issues, right? Because once again, I'm relatively introverted. It takes a lot for me to talk to anybody that's like directly in front of me. And then online, the idea of just saying, hey, want to chat for coffee? It's not me. It's pretty bad. It's probably my worst skill on the planet is networking. So either way, those are this just felt like a rant about the job market and LinkedIn. So hopefully I'm curious to know your thoughts on LinkedIn and what do you think LinkedIn actually is in 2026? Is it a networking site? Is it a social media site? Is it for content creators? Because why is there videos on like a Reels type of thing? Another thing just in regards to apps, right? And this is also kind of related to my last video, bold concepts. Enough with like videos. Not every app needs a video thing where you can just endlessly scroll. Not everyone needs that, okay? We can stop here. LinkedIn, we don't need videos. LinkedIn, I think we barely need pictures. I think what LinkedIn needs to really narrow down into being is being a place where people can maybe chat with other people and make videos on. No, I'm kidding. I think it's a place where, once again, maybe this is just me hopefully thinking, but maybe LinkedIn should just be a place where people look for jobs. I don't think anything is productive about what you see on your LinkedIn feed. Now, I'll close with this. Nothing is more fake than somebody going on LinkedIn, sitting in their little seat. They got their keyboard out or they're typing on their phone. Man, this week was a special week for me and the team. We really dialed in and really combined and found a way to get things done. And I'm proud of insert name here. And I'm proud of insert name there. Who cares? I don't care. I never cared. So stop it. Please. And anyways, this microphone about to die. See? Little red. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on LinkedIn. And if you're hiring, your boy is looking for a job, and at this point, think I might take anything. I'm gonna become a stripper. No one would buy that. No, it's always funny to me where like, man, I would just do OnlyFans or just who's the market for this? Blind. You are so far removed from being a good person in society. That is the market for me because you are desperate and game recognized game. In which case, you will not find me, unfortunately, on OnlyFans yet or stripping yet, but maybe one day. Until then, we're going to continue working 2 jobs and doing this little fun video experiment where I just chat about random things that I feel like chatting about. So if that's your vibe, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.
Show me your best LeBron.
Oh, liberal silencer?
Oh wait, look, also, I do have to address this really quickly. Is this Jennie from Blackpink? Yeah. Did I buy this? No. Okay, so I got this at my job the other day. Someone gave it to me, and I guess now I kind of have to forcefully be a Blackpink fan. Not like, there's some songs where I'm like, cool, I rock with it, but I just think it's a funny thing to have here. Because, Keshi, big fan, the Maria's all-time favorite. And then it's just Jennie's there. Shout out to Jennie. Shout out to Blackpink. Don't know how to close this video. So goodbye.